Alright then guys, so the Ice Cavern is a bit of a fun place, although if you're not using the No Encounters toggle, which comes with the iOS, PC and Steam version, sorry, PS4 versions of the game, then this is going to be a little bit annoying because you're going to have to avoid the enemy encounters. So obviously you can get random enemy encounters anyway, but on top of that you'll also need to avoid the steam vents, which if touched while the steam's coming out, or the gas is coming out, will also spawn an encounter. If you are playing the game where you can't access the no encounters, then you don't really want to be fighting more than about one encounter per screen, max encounters anyway, but on top of that you'll also, though if you're not using the no encounters toggle, which comes with the iOS, PC and Steam version, sorry, PS4 versions of the game, then this is going to be a little bit annoying because you're going to have to avoid the enemy encounters. So obviously you can get random enemy encounters anyway, but on top of that you'll also need to avoid the steam vents, which if touched while the steam's coming out, or the gas is coming out, will also spawn an encounter. Greetings YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Fanatsy. Hello YouTube. Fight random enemy encounters, it's a big deal anyway, because the moment the battle starts, in order to get out of the fight as quickly as possible. But if you're using the option that I'm using, then none of that will be a big deal anyway, because you won't get the fights. So make sure you grab the chests in each room, since we are going for a completed walkthrough of course. And so
I want to let y'all know that it is not just me playing these videos. I am also here. I really have nothing much to say, so sometimes I'll butt in. I did do the petrifying forest, but I forgot to record it. It was a pain, but thanks to this guy I got it. So I guess let's carry on.
some of them you will be.
Guess I might have to shut off mics here and there because, well, there are people in the background, so we'll see what's going on. But anyways, let's go.
Require Vivi to melt the walls or the obstacles or whatever the case may be that's blocking the chest that you want to get. So in this room,
and if it's a bad idea, then well, somebody's bound to tell me or do something, so we'll see.
there's actually 3 chests. Mentioned is going to be located just up in the top section here. We'll have to use Vivi once more.
Okay, so just watch every room, then go from there. I don't know if I'm supposed to be fucking showing these things. I mean, do it this way, hold on. Because y'all see that. I guess I'll see it. Do that. See how that turns out.
Alright, so let's move on to the next area then.
I mean, like I said, and all y'all see is this blank crap. We'll see. You know what I mean?
Then, where there's another 2 chests that we're going to want to grab before we actually proceed into an area where we actually get to save. Again, just watch out for these gases in the area where we actually get to save. Again, just watch out for these gases. If you've got the no encounters option on, you won't need to worry about them. But if you haven't, then you will. And there we have the final bit of treasure that we're going to be looting for today. So, next up we're going to head north out of this area. And then we're going...
Mommy. Daddy.
Daddy.
Louie.
Louie.
Louie. Daddy, help.
You do, baby. Oh. Oh my, dropped the crap. Oh.
Hey, Daddy.
We're going to come to another fork in the road, and at this point we're going to take the left exit, and this is going to lead us into a room with a Moogle. So the Moogle is going to be frozen, but before we get to him, I recommend giving Zidane the leather wrist and then optimising your other characters.
Give everybody leather wrist and optimize everybody else.
Yay!
And you do need to equip Steiner with his bird killer ability as well, which I
Left. Menu. Fuck. Hold on. Press optimize. Alright, what was the other one?
in a minute. I forgot to do it at that particular moment.
It's a bird killer, right?
In a minute, I forgot to do it at that room with a Moogle. So the Moogle is going to be frozen, but before we get to him, I recommend giving Zidane the leather wrist and then optimising your other characters. And you do need to equip Steiner with his bird killer ability as well, which I do in a minute. I forgot to do it at that particular moment.
To burn the Moogle.
Option comes up with. Okay, so poor Moist the Moogle was in a to episode. And back to our characters. At this point, just check the magnet because we need to give a letter for him. Or a letter to him, rather. And then we're going to save. You don't have to save at this point. But hey, it's there, so we may as well do so. Or previous area where... So simply back out the way that we originally came in. And then in the previous area where we took the left fork, we're going to now take the right fork.
Think I'm getting it. Over here. Revive him. The 4C to E. Talk to this guy. Nothing. Up. Up. I think it was.
And then a cutscene is going to commence.
So he dies. Cutscene.
Okay, so now that Zidane's woken up, the option to this area next boss.
Okay, come on, Daddy. Get out.
Alright then, so Zidane should have the Mage Masher equipped, as well, of course, as the leather shirt, which we gave him. You may have
Great.
accidentally given him the silk shirt if you weren't paying attention. That's a bad idea because this boss casts fire, and you'll take double damage if you're wearing the silk shirt from the fire spell, which means you'll probably die. So despite the fact that we haven't leveled Zidane at all, and despite the fact that these bosses look quite imposing, if you follow this specific strategy I'm going to share with you, then not only will you be able to take them out, you'll also be able to steal the items that you need to steal. So the priority is to get rid of Black Waltz himself, and all we're going to do is attack him physically and then use a potion, and we're just going to alternate in that fashion until Black Waltz is dead. So attack him once, use a potion, attack him again, use a potion, and just continue that routine. I think it takes 3 hits, maybe 4. But anyway, eventually Black Waltz is going to fall. You don't need to steal from Black Waltz, so don't worry too much about that. Just keep following that pattern that I shared with you, regardless of what attacks come your way. Just do that attack, and then down that potion, rinse and repeat. So we just about faced the worst of the damage at that point, but even so we still managed to survive. So as I say, there's no need to break that routine. It would be very, very unlucky for you to die at this point. So this should be the final hit we need to take out the Black
3
Waltz.
attacks, 3 potions. Technically.
There we go, so now we just got to worry about the sea lion. And the first thing we need to do is steal. But we're kind of on a timer in this fight. We only want to steal until Zidane's trance bar is full. Because once his trance is active, we're going to then slaughter the boss. So just keep stealing and then throwing potions as and when they are needed. So you should be able to get 2 steals off in a row before having to use a potion. So you can get the ether, which is a bonus, although we're not too worried about that. What we're actually trying to steal is the mithril dagger, which is a rare item, unfortunately. Now, if you don't steal it, the mithril dagger that is, by the time that Zidane's trance bar has filled up, then you will need to restart this encounter and then try again until you do steal it. So this is my first attempt on this boss, and we do manage to get that mithril dagger on this attempt, which is good, so I don't have to restart. Hopefully you will as well. And the most ideal situation to be in is that you steal the mithril dagger, steal the ether, and then still have time to heal up to full, ready to unleash 2 attacks once Zidane's trance bar has filled up. So there's the mithril dagger, and since his trance hasn't yet filled, we are going to go ahead here and start healing up. And it is pointless attacking him at the moment, because we're still going to have to hit him twice anyway once the trance is filled. So I'm just going to play a little bit on the defensive here. And because that trance bar hasn't filled up, I'm actually going to use another potion here. And then that should be enough then. The next hit should put us into trance mode, at which point what we're going to do is use a normal physical attack to begin with, and then follow that up with a dying attack known as Tidal Flame. And that should be enough to finish off this battle. So we'll start with that normal physical attack here. Just go through the trance animation first.
To me, they go hard though.
Honestly, guys, if you follow this routine exactly as I've shown you,
Great.
then I can't see you failing this, to be honest. So after that normal physical attack, we're going to head over to Dying and use the Tidal.
Oh.
flame, and this will end the battle now. And after we've done this, we'll just spam through the congratulations screen, collect our gil item before. Can have random enemy encounters. Bear in mind that you can have random enemy encounters once more, going back to the Moogle here, although it is only one screen across. And now we're going to save once more, and that'll bring us to the end.
One fucking attack and fucking.
Then, the next hit should put us into trance mode. At which point, what we're going to do is use a normal physical attack to begin with, and then follow that up with a dying attack known as Tidal Flame. And that should be enough to finish off this battle. So we'll start with that normal physical attack here. Just go to the trance animation first. Honestly guys, if you follow this routine exactly as I've shown you, then I can't see you failing this, to be honest.
Bullshit.
So after that normal physical attack, we're going to head over to Dying and use the Tidal Flame. And this will end the battle now. And after we've done this, we'll just spam through the congratulations screen.
Maybe if you're lying your ass down like you're supposed to.
What the hell, man?
Oh. Put on your thumb. Put down. Put down. Hey. Come on. No, come on. No, not doing. You're gonna take a nap. Be good girl.
Potion. Okay. And read that. Oh, so I did get it, okay. Still at least a goddamn death, dude. What the fuck? Oh. Oh man, what the hell? What the hell? Finally! Fucking finally! Oh my god. Stupid, bro. Fucking retarded.
collect our gil, items, and AP. And then we'll have another couple of cutscenes before heading back over to the previous Moogle to save.
Oh yeah, and save to the move right, yeah, sweet. Save in the next video.
I'm back in control again.
Oops. Okay, I can do that.
And just and that. Okay, so I'm going to show you my time and whatnot,
Over
so
there.
that you can stay on track with your own playthrough. There we are.
1 hour, 2 minutes. Okay, 12:30. 12, yep. Okay, I've been doing good so
1
far.
hour and 2 minutes.
The next one.
Greetings YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX and our perfect Excalibur 2 gameplay series. Today we're going to be heading into the village of Garland. Alright then, so we're going to load up here and we're going to continue on where we left off previously. So for those of you following along with the Game Facts walkthrough by Atomus, this video is going to cover section D107. So that's the 7th section of Disc 1. And we're just going to exit the ice cavern. It is a linear path. And you may want to put your disabling of random enemy encounters on at this point, since we will be going out to the world map as well, where we're going to obviously have the chance of encountering them. If you can't disable them because you're not playing on a modern system, then you'll just have to keep reloading your game until you get to the village and to hit the order to get encounters at this point. You disable those random enemies and you may... Okay then, so it is just a short walk over to the village of Dali. And you may want to, if you haven't already, disable those random enemy toggle on, in my opinion. It's less frustrating just to do encounter an enemy. You don't have to, but if you do encounter an enemy, you'll want to reload and start again. So it is easiest and less frustrating just to put that toggle on, in my opinion. And here's the village. So this is going to be the village of cutscenes. Take as we... So what we're going to want to do is, first of all, ignore the ATE. We don't need to worry about that. It's just going to waste time. Instead, we're going to exit the inn. We're going to head north. And this might look a little bit strange, but there is a reason to it. We're going to head to the right, and then we're going to come straight back once we've gone over to that screen. And then we're going to head into the pub area here. And again, we're going to exit straight out. The reason we're doing this is we'll be able to trigger scenes with Vivi and Dagger. Into the windmill, and then straight back out again. And then speak to Vivi. And you'll get the whole conversation from him that we're needing to get. And Zidane. So unfortunately, at the end of that scene, Vivi does get kidnapped, and Zidane is put automatically outside the inn. Ignore the ATE still and go into the shop building just opposite the inn. And if you copied what I did exactly in jumping in and out of those buildings up north, then Dagger will be present here in the item shop. And we need to speak to her in order to continue the story and go through another cutscene. To the shopkeeper, and we're going to do a little bit of selling and purchasing, and this is what you need to do. You need to sell your 3 Phoenix pinions, and that should give you 15,252 gil in total if you've been doing exactly what I've been doing throughout this playthrough. And you want to buy 97 wrists, 5 feather hats, and 3 leather shirts. And the reason for that is we're actually going to be able to make a nice profit a little bit later on with a little gil making trick, which I'm sure many of you are aware of. So this is the first opportunity we can purchase these items now, and that's what we're going to do. So that's 97 wrists, 5 feather hats, and then 3 leather shirts we're going to do, which I'm sure to make a nice profit a little bit later on with a little gil making trick, which I'm sure many of you give you 15,252 gil in total if you've been doing exactly what I've been doing throughout this playthrough. And you want to buy 97 wrists, 5 feather hats and 3 leather shirts. And you want to buy 97 wrists, 5 feather hats and 3 leather shirts. Exactly what I've been doing. 3 phoenix pinions, and that should give you 15,252 gil in total if you've been doing exactly what I've been doing throughout this playthrough. And you want to buy 97 wrists, 5 feather hats and 3 leather shirts. And the reason for that is we're actually going to be able to make a nice profit a little bit later on with a little gil making trick, which I'm sure many of you are aware of. So this is the first opportunity we can purchase these items now, and that's what we're going to do. So that's 97 wrists, 5 feather hats, and then 3 leather shirts. They're in that order in the item list. Once you've done that, we're going to head back over to the inn. And just be careful, because some of these NPCs do like to run in your way. Knocked me for sideways then. And into the inn we go, and then head back into the room. Oh yeah, give Gumo the letter first. You can also do this at the start, it doesn't really matter on either of these 2 visits. And then head in here and speak to Dagger for some more. Cutscene action. And there's also going to be a forced ATE as well. We're going to exit the inn. We're going to exit the inn again. And again, we're going to head north into the village, deeper. And pretty much we're going to head over to the area where we had a chat with Vivi earlier on. Not aware of that at the Chocobo. Once again, back in control of Zidane. You don't need to use this exclamation that I did. That was just a misclick. Instead, you want to head back into the windmill area. This is where we popped in and out of earlier, and then right at the entrance there's this metal hatch. So we are going to use that and head on down into this secret underground windmill bunker, or whatever it is. So we're on the hunt for Vivi at this point, though there's a few items we're going to want to grab on the way. Some gil out of this first chest, and then if we head into this next area we'll get another cutscene. At the end of this cutscene, then we're going to head back into that previous area where there was those suspicious-looking people, shall we say, and grab the hidden chest that's in this hut area, and then just opposite this one, there's another chest as well, which we'll want to pick up in front of the rope fence before going into the next. Area, and there is a Moogle here, so we'll just take a brief moment to save our game. To be honest, saving at this point probably isn't really that necessary, and it's just going to waste a little bit of time, but the option's there if you want to do so. So from here we're just going to grab the two items that are up high, and we're going to need to jump up in order to get this first one. And then you can see there's a kind of rope lever attached to some rudimentary pulley system, of which somebody's hidden a potion up there. So we'll go and grab that, and then we're going to head into the next area. There's actually two items now in this area, but we're going to be going through this area twice. We're going to grab one item on each way. Doesn't matter which one you grab, just grab the one you don't get when we come back through here. So it's just to save time doing it this way. If you grab them both, you have to backtrack to the middle of the room, you see. So here we're going to get another cutscene. And there are some items to loot in here, but we're going to be doing that in the next section, not today. So we're just going to get through the cutscene and then make our way back into that previous room. The previous area where the Moogle, we're going to grab that item that we missed on the way through here originally. Offer to take this guy's letter to Moki. And then you can save, and that brings us to the end of this section. the end of D107. So save on a new save file or overwrite one of your previous ones if you're happy that you won't need to go back to those at all. Okay, I'll show you my time, where you can see it's 1:16:12. So I think I've got 900 and something gil as well. Just check that for you, just in case you're trying to keep up with exactly what I'm doing. 988 gil, and 1:16:12 is our time, which is about 1 minute and 45 seconds behind schedule from what we should be at. But the reason why I'm not stressing too much about that is because we can catch them easily later on with the no encounters option. So when we're having... Greetings ladies and gentlemen, Fuzz here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, and our perfect Excalibur 2 gameplay series continues. So we're going to be heading further into the daily storage area before making our way over to the X button to get to the dialogue. That said, there are a few things you're going to have to do, and a little bit of RNG at times that you're going to need to rely on, but not a lot, fortunately, and mostly here at the beginning. So just be prepared from time to time to reload your autosave in order to get the best possible times that you want to go for. So after opening the first chest here in this room, head through this door and you'll be thrust into a battle which we don't want to complete because of the experience gains that we get from that and the time it would take in doing so. So as the battle's loading, hold down your L1 and R1 buttons. You might be able to escape immediately before there's even any cast animations here. But if not, just make sure you get ready to use Flee with Zidane. So that if you don't escape naturally, you can do so. But if not, just make sure you get ready to use Flee with Zidane. So that if you don't escape naturally, you can do so anyway. You will drop some gil, unfortunately, but that's fine. Once again... because we're going for a perfect
No,
playthrough, we need to not collect any experience or limit the amount of experience we get at the moment, so that later on, when we have the opportunity, we can actually maximise our stats more thoroughly. So grab the 3 items from this room here with all the mist, and then we're just going to exit this room once more and make our way over to the end of this area. And we will have some boss battles shortly, so you just need to go ahead and optimise Zidane and Vivi at this point, and make sure that Zidane's bandit ability is equipped. So with that, done, head over to the right hand side of the screen and just make your way through the dialogue and moving through the area. And there's just one, we can see the old man walking. Head down the stairs into this next area. There's just 2 items we want to grab. We can see the old man walking down the stairs as well, so that gives us time to grab these items because he needs to enter his house. Once we've grabbed that high potion, go into this building, and then literally just stand there and do nothing until the man comes in. There he is. Sometimes if you've been a little bit too quick on collecting those first 2 items, you can have to wait a little bit longer for him, but I don't think there was any danger of that happening for me. So another dialogue scene, and once this is finished, just take Steiner back out of the house and exit this area down the south. Now you should have the bird killer ability on Steiner already equipped if you've been following along with these videos, but if not, it's imperative you equip it at that point before coming across to this screen. Select the first, and this is quite an interesting encounter actually. There's actually one ability that we can avoid altogether, and we need to, and that's its fire counter ability. So this is how you're going to engage with this particular battle. First of all, you're not going to do anything until the Black Waltz takes its first turn, at which point you're going to attack either with Zidane or with Steiner. With Steiner, you'll want to use the Fire Sword ability, if Vivi is alive, which he should be for the first round. Make sure that Dagger doesn't do anything at this point, and Vivi doesn't do anything either, not even heal with potions. After its second attack, which is usually in my experience targeted at Vivi, he will die, but that's not a big problem. If he doesn't attack Vivi with that, if he attacks one of the other characters, Steiner or Zidane, then use Vivi to attack that character, and then Vivi will be killed. And after that, it's literally just a case of using Steiner and Zidane to attack one of the other characters, Steiner or Vivi. Make sure that Dagger doesn't do anything at this point, and Vivi doesn't do anything either, not even heal with potions. After its second attack, which is usually in my experience targeted at Vivi, he will die, but that's not a big problem. If he doesn't attack Vivi with that, if he attacks one of the other characters, Steiner or Zidane, then use Vivi to attack that character, and then Vivi will be killed. And after that, it's literally just a case of using Steiner and Zidane to attack this guy. And then whoever gets hit with the next attack, after the one that killed Vivi, have Dagger throw a potion on those. And that should be all you need to do at that point in order to kill him. So one more round of attacks should take him out. And there we go.
Bro, what the fuck? What?
Or with Steiner. With Steiner, you'll want to use the
Red attack, fire sword, he dies, attack, attack, this person attacks. And he heals with red attack. Take this out. Hey, bro. Fuck! Ah, fuck. Hell yeah.
Fire Sword ability, if VV is alive, which he should be for the first round. Make sure that Dagger doesn't do anything
no, I'm scared
with
about
his
that
points,
shit.
and Vivi doesn't do anything either, not even heal with potions. after its second attack, which is usually, in my experience, targeted at Vivi, he will die, but that's not a big problem. If he doesn't attack Vivi with that, if he attacks one of the other characters, Steiner or Zidane, then use Vivi to attack that character, and then Vivi will be killed.
You know, like having 2 meals
And
already.
after that, it's literally just a case of using Steiner and Zidane to attack this guy, and then whoever gets hit with the next attack after the one that killed Vivi, have Dagger throw a potion on those, and that should be all you need to do at that point in order to kill him. So one more round of attacks should take him out, and there we go. So by doing it exactly this way, the way I've shown you, you'll avoid his fire counter, which is very nasty AoE attack. And since it's a boss battle, there won't be any experience we need to worry about.
On.
Oh.
Huh?
Turned off.
To the back of the engine room, and then you'll be able to climb up onto the deck, and then once again when you get control on deck, just head to the back of the deck and enter into the bridge area. Right, so now we have our battle against Black Waltz 3, and this one's even easier than the last one. If you do exactly what I tell you, then you're not going to fail this. So all you need to do is on this first round, you need to attack normally with Zidane. Have Steiner select Fire Sword. It's important that he does Fire Sword, because this guy's going to fly in the air and you'll miss otherwise. And then have Vivi, who will be in trance mode, cast double fire. So that's your first round. So now he'll fly in the air. So Steiner can attack with Fire Sword and then double fire from Vivi. On the second round, so when Zidane's action bar comes back round, you're going to select him to steal. And he has the bandit equipped as well, remember. And then Steiner and Vivi will do exactly the same thing. Steiner Fire Sword, Vivi double fire. And that'll be the end of the fight. Very, very simple. So just to go over that once more in case you've forgotten anything. So
Attack, Fire Sword, double fire, steal.
round 1, Zidane attack, Steiner Fire Sword, Vivi double fire. Round 2, Zidane steal, Steiner Fire Sword, Vivi double fire. That's it.
Yeah, right. Attack. Fly. Fire sword. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Fire sword. Open nobody, guys. Nice. Steepled hat. What was supposed to get? Crap.
VV double fire. Round 2, Zidane steel, Steiner fire sword, VV double fire. That's it.
Oh well.
This fight. And now we're going to get those off, which is absolutely fine. But that brings us to the end of this fight. We actually managed to get one of his double fires off, which is absolutely fine. But that brings us to the end of this fight. And now we're going to get a whole bunch of cutscenes as we head into Limblum. So your thumb go to the equip menu. But here we've been introduced to Minister Artania. And before we actually follow him into the next room, we're just going to go to the equip menu here and remove all of our party's gear. And then once we've done this, we're going to follow him into the next area and into another bunch of cutscenes. Yay.
Nice. That's the way it's going fast. The fuck? That's fun. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh.
So this is where we get introduced to an old flame from Zidane's past. And this is Freya, so we will have to name Freya in a moment. Just be ready to go through that menu selection.
Hell yeah.
Back into Zidane's point of view, and we're here in the inn in the town. So after a small dive on that, so that we can skip ahead to save time, and then once we've done that, we're going to head over into the Moogle in the following room, do the Mognet in order to read the letter from Ruby, and following that we're going to save our game, and that will bring us to the end of this particular 21 minutes or so on video. But probably you've been, you know, heading back to the main menu and loading your autosave multiple times. So it's probably dragged on a little bit longer than that. It certainly did for me. But hey, we've got there and we're saving now. So that does mean, of course, that we've come to the end of this particular section.
Why?
You don't wake up when the sun rises.
Huh?
You don't wake up when the sun rises. Nope.
Oh. Well, then it's can be closer to. Oh.
Yeah.
So I can put the ball out?
Yeah. Better put it back when you're done. Don't make a mess.
there you go, guys. There's my time, 1 hour 39 you out, and I hope you'll come back soon for more of our perfect
1 hour and
Excalibur.
39 minutes. 49 minutes.
Series.
Beast mode,
Cheers
bro.
all,
Beast
take care.
mode.
Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX and our Excalibur 2 playthrough, our perfect playthrough. So we're collecting all the optional items as well that you wouldn't normally get in an Excalibur 2 playthrough, but hey, that's what we're doing, so we can get everything onto one single save file. And we're going to be following section D109 of Fanatsy walkthrough series guide over at GameFAQs, link in description. So if you enjoyed watching today, don't forget to leave a like. And I'm still recorded so far, and I did have to restart quite a few times in order to get to where I currently am and what you're going to see here. That said, I'm still not totally happy with the result, and you can probably do better than I've done. But let's get started. So come downstairs from the inn and grab the gill, and then when you head outside, you're just going to go north, and you're going to go north 3 screens until you enter a building at the very top of the town. One of the times I had to restart was because I did miss looting one of these chests, which meant pretty much having to load up my save game because the autosave had overwritten at that point. Just watch the obstacles in this room as you try and manoeuvre towards the ladder, because it does get a little bit frustrating with the controls and whatnot, trying to rush through in order to grab that chest. But anyway, you want to grab it and then just head back the way you've come. I ended up going around this silly altar here to try and get back out again. And then there is a tent here you can grab in the bush, so make sure you don't forget that. I did forget that at one point and had to reload, which was annoying. And then head down south here.
Let me restart my time back. Bill.
And then you want to enter this
I know it's
building
probably
just to
fucking
your right
annoying
as you
doing
come
this back
into
and
this
forth.
area. And inside there's 2 chests you can grab. So it is important that it's just to your right as you come into this area. And inside there's 2 chests you can grab. So it is important that we get those. And then we're going to head back out of this building and make our way now around to the next screen, which is just to the right hand side. Now this is where things...
Nice. What's the goal? Oh, thank you. I just realized what the icon was. Card game.
Things get a little bit interesting because we're going to start our cotton robe synthesis trick in order to start making gil. So as soon as you enter this shop, I recommend you sort your items out with the auto sort, and then you want to sell the following items in order to get the right amount of gil. You need 15,600 gil, or sorry, 15,200 gil. So you want to sell 5 high potions, 10 ethers, 3 remedies, get the right amount of gil. You need 15,000. Recommend you sort your items out with the auto sort, and then you want to sell the following items in order to get the right amount of gil. You need 15,600 gil, or sorry, 15,200 gil. So you want to sell 5 high potions, 10 ethers, 3 remedies, 2 eye drops, an echo screen, 1 phoenix pinion, your rubber helm, 2 silk shirts, 2 tents, and a bronze armor. So if you have been following
Whoa.
items out with the auto sort, and then you want to sell the following items in order to get the right amount of gil. You need 15,600 gil, or so 15,200 gil.
What?
Open it.
For me?
You try first?
No, you try first. Sure.
I tried a little bit. I'd already done some purchasing it. It does not have
Average.
The following items in order to get the right amount of gil. You need 50 synth, and then you want to sell the following items in order
Also. Also.
to get the right amount of gil.
Shit.
You need
Okay,
50
okay.
cotton robe synthesis trick in order to start making gil. So as soon as you enter this shop, I recommend you sort your items out with the auto sort, and then you want to sell the following items in order to get
Five potions.
the right amount of gil. You need 15,600 gil, or sorry, 15,200 gil. So you want to sell 5 high potions, 10 ethers, 3 remedies, 2 eye drops, an echo screen, 1 phoenix pinion, your rubber helm, 2 silk shirts, 2 tents, and a bronze armor.
Wait, 2 tents, bitch.
Potions, 10 ethers, 3 remedies, 2 eye drops, an echo screen, 1
Rubber
phoenix
helm.
pinion, your rubber helm, 2 silk shirts, 2 tents, and a bronze armor. So if you do making gil,
Hold on, shut his ass off. They're messing me up. So, 5 high potions, 10 ethers, 3 remedies, 2 eye drops, a nectar screen, phoenix pinion. He has 3 tents. Either way, I can continue. Eye drops, nectar screen, phoenix pinion, 3 of that. And you said what? A rubber helm. Shoes. Silk shirt. And a bronze armor. Right? What? 3 tents. A rubber helm. 2 silk shirts. And the bronze armor. Wait, what the fuck? How many bronze armor does he have? 15,872. Yeah. How the fudge?
When is that?
No, baby. It's nasty. Here, get that. Get it, baby.
I need it.
Okay. Here, item,
Money, money, money. Ah, money, money.
auto,
Money.
so, high potions, and that. Free remedies, free everything, opinions, 3 tanks, my rubber helm, 2 silk shirts, and my palm bombers. 1587. Wait, what? Shit, I need fucking actual.
And a bronze armor.
Speed, no.
So if you have been following along with my video series, you'll have all of those items, and now you can go ahead and sell them. Once you've sold them, you want to purchase 12 steepled hats. So that will cost you
Okay,
What the fuck was that?
12 steeple.
That was scary! See what she did? Did you see what she did?
No, I didn't. What you do?
1,120 gil, leaving you
Thanks.
with about 12,000 and something gil.
Yes.
So then you're going to head
My
across to
toe was
the
there!
synthesis shop over here. There's a little bit of a cutscene for your
Show
first
Daddy!
entry into
Show
this
Daddy what
place.
she did.
And once we can actually access the vendor, we're going to synthesize for 12,000 gil, 12 cotton robes.
Mama.
12 cotton robes. You want to sell them back, right?
So we already purchased the other item that we needed to do that synthesis earlier on in the village of Dali, if you remember that. So heading back over now to the weapon shop, or the item shop, whatever it is you want to call this place. We're going to go ahead and sell those 12 cotton robes for 24,000 gil. And now we're going to buy again. This time we're going to buy 19 of the steepled hats. That leaves us with just over 19,000 gil. Enough to use those 19 steepled hats to synthesize into 19 more cotton robes. We're going to go and do that, and then it's back to the previous shop to sell them once more. We're going to repeat this process again. This time, once we've sold our 19 cotton robes, we should have about 38,000 plus gil. And then we're going to use 7,800 of that gil now to purchase 30, that's 30.
30. 30. 30. Oh my god, it's nasty. What the hell? Fudge, how many is you gonna make?
30 steepled hats, and that will leave us with the 30,000 gil required to purchase or synthesize the 30 cotton robes using those hats.
So 30, we'll buy 30.
All of these amounts are also available for your viewing in the link I've put in the description,
30.
which is Atomus's facts walkthrough over at GameFAQs. So that's where I've collected all these numbers from. So if me reading them out isn't very helpful for you, you've got them in written form as well. So we're just going to go ahead and sell those 30 cotton robes. And now we're going to purchase, because these are missable items, so we do need to get them now, 1 dagger. Because these are missable items, so we do need to get them now. 1 dagger, 2 mage mashers, a javelin, and 43 steepled hats from this particular shop.
43.
You don't need to purchase the silver gloves because they're not missing.
Dagger, 2 mithril clothes, and a javelin.
43 steepled hats. So we're just going to go ahead and sell those 30 cotton robes. And now we're going to purchase,
Dagger,
because these are
2
missable items, so
mithril,
we do need to get them now.
2 mage mashers,
1 dagger, 2 mage mashers,
and a javelin. 43.
and 43
Okay. Hey yo, what the fuck? Here. 2 mage mashers, javelin, 43. What?
steepled hats from this particular shop. You don't need to purchase the silver gloves because they're not missable at this point in the game. And then back over to the synthesis shop for one final time. We're going to synthesize another batch of cotton robes, this time 38, but we're also going to synthesize 1 butterfly sword, an ogre, or the ogre, your 38 cotton robes that I just mentioned, 4 desert boots, and finally 4 of these yellow scarves. So we're not going to...
Okay, what the fuck? Alright, chillax. Relax on. Got all that crap. Here. Butterfly sword, the ogre.
Sell those cotton robes we just bought of these mentioned. 4 desert boots,
Aha.
an ogre, or the ogre, your 38 cotton robes that I just mentioned,
Okay, so it's 38.
4 desert boots,
4.
and finally 4 of these yellow scarves.
4 doesn't do 4 scouts. Okay, so get the fuck out of here. That's nasty.
So we're not going to sell those cotton robes we've just purchased, we can just do that the next time we're at a shop, we'll save some time. For now we're going to leave the synthesis shop and leave this area and make our way down south. And we're going to head all the way down to the airship tram thingamajig and make our way over to the next district. Also, it should be noted that you do get the forced ATE as you make your way in.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Actually. I just want to make sure. Hey, caca, baby. Yeah, caca, no? Oh, shh.
To this place, and this is Vivi's shopping ATE.
My phone. Oh, hell no.
Back in control of Zidane, then we're making our way first of all over to the industrial district, and we're just going to take a ride over there first, and then we're going to go ahead and collect the treasures in this next section. So just wait for this little cutscene to play, take a ride over there first. Back in control of Zidane, then we're making our way first of all over to the industrial district, and we're just going to take a ride over there first, And then we're going to go ahead and collect the treasures in this next section.
Industrial.
So just wait for this little cutscene to play out. Then we're going to head up those stairs you can see to the left.
Strawberries and shit like that, make it
And before we actually exit this next area, you just want to go around the stairs you've just come up because there is an item we want to grab just by the barrier here.
Industrial district. What a weird fella. God blimey.
It's a leather wrist. And then make your way up the stairs you can see in the background. There's 3 more items we can loot, you see, from this place before we move on. All these are optional, of course, but part of our perfect game walkthrough. So just next to this fella there's a bronze vest, we'll loot that. And then we'll go into the building at the back. And if we head upstairs here, there's 2 items for us to grab by the bed. Okay.
No.
So we've looted this district now, we can actually make our way over to the next district using the air cab. And that's going to be the theatre district. And this is where the Tantalus hideout is located. I'm sure you remember the Tantalus.
Shit. The theater.
Crew from the beginning. So you want to head down the stairs, which you can just see off camera here. And this will take us into the Tantalus hideout by going through this first door with the giant clock above it. And you're going to get another set of scenes here, including another ATE. So just mash the X button, nothing else you can do along. Okay, so having looted the hideout now, we're going to make our way down the next set of stairs and
Flipping deeper. Fuck.
I don't know, like the kids just out of fucking fries and
Yeah, a little bit.
like they're all happy and literally all they're eating is fries. Literally,
Chili cheese fries.
it's still fries.
No, it ain't. It's chili cheese fries.
You could
Yeah,
get them
it's
chili cheese fries from anywhere else, so we can make them at home, and they would not be as happy as they are that. that network.
That is true.
I still chili cheese fries. They do not get as happy.
Speak to the
They
crowd
don't
at the
even get
back,
happy
yeah?
eating in the car in general.
So there's a few more bits we
McDonald's,
can loot from
everything,
this
they do
area
not
before
like
we move on to the
park.
next district here.
When we go there, they enjoy eating in
So
the
back
car.
the way we came, there
And
is an
fries.
item that we can grab from the bush here.
Like, what?
Well, it's 127 gil. But then you're going to go into the building next to it, and there's 3 more pieces of loot we can grab. 2 from the chests. Well, 1 from the chest, actually. 1 from behind this chair here. So you can't really see what that is. It's the Moogle suit, though. And then if you speak to this fella here, he's obviously taken his suit off now that he's managed to escape all his adoring fans. And he's going to give us the next item. There we go.
But that's it. Daddy, when is really, Mom? Yeah.
So we're going to head back and back to the air cab. And this time our destination is going to be Lindblom Castle. We are going to get some more story done. What we're going to want to do is head towards the arriving in Lindblom Castle. Arriving in Lindblom, looted the place. And arriving in Lindblom Castle, what we've looted the place in this particular section now that we've looted the place.
Okay.
And arriving in Lindblom Castle, what we're going to want to do is head towards the guest area. So you'll recognise this place from where we arrived previously. You're going to head up the right hand side stairs here, and then staying on the top floor, head through the door, and this will take you into the guest room. And in here there's going to be a scene that's going to play out with Steiner. There is some loot to grab, but we'll worry about that a little bit later on before the end of the episode. Don't worry about it right now. And as soon as Steiner deploys him, and then another scene plays. So if we head over to the lift, out. Doesn't seem like we're going anywhere at the moment, so you should try these stairs, and at the bottom of the screen you'll see a sleeping guard. So speak to them to engage another cutscene, and then in that, time by not doing that. Hopefully now we'll be able to board without any problems. You don't even need to speak to the guard, so save some time by not doing that. And then up we go, and off comes the disguise. Obviously Zidane feels we're not going to be needing that again. As soon as you're into this area, head to the left. Don't go too far forward or you'll kick off some dialogue that's just going to waste time. And then if you keep going around here, the plan is that we just get as high as we can while avoiding the NPCs. And then the next
La la la. Push my back. I think you can do that. Alright. Oh, I love that scene though. Crap.
What the fuck? I was not supposed to roll out like that. Roll. Urger. I'm gonna fucking do something else.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, there you go. Or forget.
War never changes.
Set of cutscenes with Dagger is going to commence. You can skip them. And we're finally going to once again get control of Zidane here. And as we do so, we're going to grab those couple of items we missed from this room earlier on. I told you not to worry about them then. That's because we're going to worry about them now. So there's a glass armlet down in the bottom section, and then up on the top here, there's another chest containing an ether. Okay, then we're going to speak to the Moogle, sort out the magnet. We've got a letter to give him, and he will also have a letter to give us. So make sure you do magnet twice here. And that's it. Once we've done this, we can save, and that brings us to the end of the...
Crap, I'm at an hour. Is that what? 57 minutes? Damn. Oh. Later, homies.